Imagine you're finally going on your dream destination, the one you have been planning for years. Passport, check. Visa, check. Itinerary, locked. It's a 12-hour long haul, and you've got a packed schedule the moment you land. You're already imagining the first exotic meal in a new country. Then you board. You see your seat number. You reach the row, and it's a middle seat near the toilets in the last few rows with barely any recline. The trip becomes a nightmare before it's even started. No sleep, back pain, and your first day is basically gone even before you land. If that's something that's already happened to you, watch this till the end. Today, I will give you the guide that I think everyone should have before their first long-haul flight. Real flight hacks to get better seats for free. Avoid overpaying for the seats and increase your chances of getting upgrades as much as possible. Once you understand the system, you will never have to worry about bad seats. Before you even book, stop choosing flights the way most people do. Most people look at timing and price, click book and hope for the best. This brings us to the first hack. Here's a cheat code if you're flying with Air India right now. Some Air India flights with AI2 flight numbers are actually Vistara operated, which gives you extra comfort and better flight experience than a normal Air India flight. Most people never notice the operated by line while booking. They just go and see the logo and move on. But that one line can quietly upgrade your entire flight experience without paying for an upgrade. Once you pick the right flight, the next thing to check before booking is legroom. You can know how much of legroom you can get by checking seat pitch. Seat pitch sounds technical, but it's simple. It's the distance between your seat and the seat in front. More pitch means more legroom. Less pitch means your knees are now a part of the seat in front. On a long flight, that can become very painful. So, before booking, take 2 minutes to check the aircraft type and the typical seat pitch. That small check can save you hours of discomfort. The next hack is checking seat maps. Most people book a flight and never take a look at seat maps again. Every plane has a few cheat code seats, with extra legroom, seats with more breathing space, seats where you won't get disturbed every 5 minutes. Then there are trap seats, last rows, toilet zones, high traffic areas where everyone queues, and seats don't even recline properly. So instead of guessing, you look at a seat map once and decide the seats as per your preference. Here are seats that you should target on flights that commonly fly from India. If you're flying Indigo on an A320 Neo, row 13 is one of the best economy seats on that aircraft. It's an exit row, so you get more legroom, and in many cases, it still reclines. This combination is rare, so if you see the row 13 available, book it immediately. If you're on an Air India 777, don't stress about memorizing aircraft codes. You'll often find exit row legroom seats around rows like 41 and a bulkhead style row around 17. That's where you get more space in front. If you can get one of those, you're already upgraded your flight experience without touching business class. Bulkhead gives you more open space, and exit rows give you more legroom. But it can be near galleries, which means more people moving around. So decide what you hate more, noise and movement or leg pain. On the Air India 787 Dreamliner, the easiest comfort upgrade in economy is an exit row seat. Rows like 12 and 23 are often the ones with noticeably more legroom. If you're flying to Dubai, chances are that you'll be on an Emirates 777. The economy is usually packed, but at the back, the layout changes, and you could get twin seats. If you're flying with a partner or a friend, this is a huge win because you don't have to be sitting next to a stranger. You might be close to the toilets and you'll get off last, but comfort-wise, it's a big upgrade. Now comes the part where airlines want you to spend your money. Web check-in. You open web check-in and suddenly it looks like every decent seat is paid. It feels like seat selection is mandatory. Most of the time, it's not. What you're seeing is a design trick. The skip seat selection option is often hidden or made confusing. If you're okay with traveling separately, don't pay for seats the moment check-in opens. As departure gets closer, airlines need to lock in the final passenger list. In the last 6 to 12 hours, auto-assign options become clearer, and better seats can appear due to cancellations, upgrades, or no-shows. So check in early if you want, but always check again later. The second look is where you can grab better seats for yourself. If online check-in is forcing you to make a payment, don't worry. Airport counters can still assign seats in many cases. It may not be to your preference, but at least you're saving money for being patient. Now, what if you're taking the flight with a group? If you're traveling with friends, upgrades are harder. Airlines can easily move one passenger. Moving 4 people is messy. Lock the best economy seats early by using seat map, exit rows, twin seats, front sections. The only chance you will have for an upgrade is if you all book tickets separately. Only do this if everyone is comfortable being separated. If you're flying with a child under 12, DGCA guidelines require that the child needs to be seated with at least one parent or guardian on the same booking. If the airline separates you and tries to upsell paid seats, push back calmly at the counter. Now, upgrades. Let's talk about them honestly. Free upgrades are rare now. Most upgrades happen because economy is oversold and premium cabins have space. So don't rely on luck. Engineer your odds. The most realistic upgrade path for Indians are points and structured upgrade offers. These offers can be non-refundable and non-transferable, so only commit if your plans are long. And even with these hacks, your chances of getting the seat you like still remain slim. But at least one part of international travel does not have to be stressful anymore. Visas. Platforms like Atlas simplify the entire process with clear steps and real-time updates. So while you focus on getting better seats, Atlas quietly takes care of getting you there. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this. Better flights come from timing and targeting. Target the right aircraft and rows before you book. Time your check-in so you don't get bullied into paying for seats. And use rules to your advantage when flying with your family. Because your trip should start when you land, not when you're fighting for an armrest. Share your best and worst flight stories in the comments. I'll read them all. And if you want more tips and tricks to travel around the world, subscribe to Atlas Explorer, India's #1 travel channel.